YouTube, what's poppin', man? It's your boy louwillfr, and you already know the deal, man. Y'all seen about that title, man, what this video finna be about, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was like, I wanna say it was the last video that I posted on my productive Sunday video when I was talking about the book that I had got, which was the Armed with Good Intentions with Wallow 267, man. Amazing book. I told y'all I was gonna read that book. I knocked the book out in like a week, right? So here we are with the video. The book was about, because I don't want to lie to y'all. The book was like, hold on. 222 pages long, and I read it in a week, bro. This is the fastest that I've read a book in a long time. That's how you know this book had to be good, because like 222 pages in a week, bro. Out of that whole week, it was one day where I read 80 pages. No cap, I literally read 80 pages in one day. Like, the book is that good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not getting paid for this, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know Wallow and stuff like that. Just to go ahead and throw that out there. But you know what I'm saying? I really rock with Wallow's hustle, you know what I'm saying? How he motivate people to just chase their dreams, how he motivate you to not care what nobody think and stuff like that. So I'm just doing this video just off the strength of, if you looking for some type of motivation, man, you honestly need to read this book. You get what I'm saying? Like, this book right here, Armed with Good Intentions by Wallow 267. I got my copy off of Amazon. I think it was like 27 bucks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, very good book. Now, this book, man, inspired me so much. Like, it inspired me even more than I was already inspired. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the book, because I knew that if I read this book, that it was gonna really inspire me uphill 10 times more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. Oh, before I get started, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below what you think about this video, what all other content you want to see, and click on that post notification bell, man, so you can stay alerted when louwillfr drop. So let's get into it, man. So look, with this book, Armed with Good Intentions, right? For a lot of you who don't know who Wallow is just like, he's an influencer on Instagram. A lot of people know Wallow. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and if you don't follow him, go follow him. Just check out some of his work. But yeah, I just had to tell y'all who that was. All right, so with the book now, I want to say, bro, it's one particular thing that it's a lot of stuff that I took from the book, but this right here, like, really stood out to me, right? The thing that stood out to me is Wallow said to be yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I honestly feel like in the world today, a lot of people don't want to be themselves. They want to try to fit in with the crowd that they know is not them. They know the crowd don't rock with them, but here they is trying to prove themselves to the crowd. And sometimes trying to prove yourself to the crowd, man, it could cost you your life, freedom, anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what happened to Wallow in this book. You know what I'm saying? Wallow had ended up going to prison and stuff like that for like 20 years, bro. But it was he always referred back to him going to prison. Like, he always referred back to him going to prison because he was just trying to impress people who really didn't care about him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what I took from that is, man, whatever you want to do in this one life you get, do it. As long as you happy, do it. You feel what I'm saying? As long as it fulfills your inner needs, do it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, trying to fit in, bro, is not gonna really give you a happy life. You know, it's not gonna give you what you're looking for. It's not gonna fulfill you with anything other than just being sad and being somebody that you're not, who you were never meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people be trying to waste their life trying to just be cool and put on a certain image, you feel what I'm saying, for like certain people. But it's like, bro, you doing that, and half of the time these people don't even care about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it just gave me the confirmation I needed, you know, to always be myself. And I feel like with me, like, I'm always myself. You know, I'm a content creator. I love to create content. I love to work with the camera. I just love to create. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go try to fit in with this person over here who got this going on and dim my light just to meet their needs. Nah, I'm not doing that, because I know at the end of the day, it's just like, I'm not gonna be happy with just trying to dim my light and fit in where you want me to fit in at. You know, just to look cool. Like, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being cool by being louwillfr, which is me creating my content, staying in my lane, you know, being a family man, being the best boyfriend that I can be to my girlfriend, man. And on top of that, aiming to be one of the best husbands that I can be to my future wife. So yeah, man, like, it's like, just be yourself, man. Like, don't never feel like you gotta try to be with this person and this person and this person to be cool, man. Don't ever feel like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, always live up to their expectations. And if you don't live up to their expectations, you consider lame or corny. Like, no, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I always had this quote in my head. Like, I always had this thought in my head. It really wasn't a quote. Like, a lot of people will say stuff like, oh, this person lame because they don't want to do this and do that. Like, to me, I feel like the real definition of lame is somebody that tries to be someone else that they weren't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not being yourself, you not being the real you. I feel like that's what's lame. I don't feel like a person is lame by being themselves, because it's like, y'all think about this, like, if everybody was the same, how boring life would be. Just think about that. You feel what I'm saying? But that's how a lot of people think, man. And like I said, that one specific thing stuck out to me in this book. You know, if y'all haven't read this book, I advise y'all to read it. Like, out of all the books that I've read, man, this book right here was like the most exciting book for me. Which is, like I said, how I read 222 pages in a week. I've never done that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I really enjoyed this book, man. Shout out to Wallow267 for this book. I don't really want to tell y'all what the book about. I want y'all, you know what I'm saying, if you want to read it, go buy the book. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I don't even know Wallow, but I really rock with his movement heavy. I'm gonna put the link to this book on Amazon, you know what I'm saying, if you want to go purchase it and read it and stuff. It's gonna be in the description box below. I feel like you should definitely read it. I've been telling my brothers to read this book. I know they're gonna read it and stuff like that soon, you know, whenever they get a chance. But I really like the book, man. It basically just talks about his life. It talks about, you know what I'm saying, how he grew up with nothing and how he had to resort to robbing and just a whole bunch of stuff, you know. Like, I can relate to that. Not like the robbing and all of that, because I've never done that, you know what I'm saying, and I never plan to do anything like that. But just like growing up, you know what I'm saying, having to struggle a little bit and just try to find your way, I can relate to that, because I was one of those people who grew up like that, you know, just like with my mom and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I just related to that, and I'm like, wow, bro. Oh, and another thing, right? Another thing that really stood out to me was, right, y'all go back to the beginning of the video how I said Wallow did 20 years, bro. Wallow did 20 years in prison. Came home, now Wallow is a millionaire. Wallow did 20 years in prison, and came home and became a millionaire. So I get in my head, I'm like, wow, I got my freedom. I got every day to wake up. It's a blessing every day to wake up and do what I love to do, which is create content. And I just aim to be one of the biggest, like on YouTube, on Instagram, like, and it's already happening for me, man. Like, God is making a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm working with brands right now. I got another big campaign coming up that I'm gonna tell y'all about in the next video, because I'm waiting. I'm already accepted in the campaign, but I just don't want to say it yet, you know what I'm saying? I might tell y'all when it's over with. But bro, Wallow did 20 years and became a millionaire when he came home. What is your, I want you to think about that. What is your excuse? What is my excuse not to be a millionaire? This man did 20 years behind the bars and became a millionaire. So that's something that really was like, oh yeah, like I always had in my head, I'm gonna be a millionaire for sure. But it's like, when I seen that, And like I always heard them talk about it because I watch all they, they podcasts and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, like, but when you actually read the book and you see what this man had to go through and the trials and tribulations, and he came out on top after 20 years in prison to do this, bro, what is stopping you? Like, I really want you to just take that in. What is stopping you? Nothing, bro. Only yourself. So I'm like, damn. Like, when I read that, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this gave me more motivation, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, this book is a good one. Like I said, I'm going to put the link in the description box below. Wallow is a good influencer for people who literally came from nothing and feel like they still can't get anything because they came from nothing. Like, they feel like they still trapped. So they feel like, oh, man, like, I came from there, so I ain't going to be able to get what the world got to offer me. I ain't going to be able to get what life got to offer me. But it's like, nah, Wallow did the exact opposite. Wallow came from there and turned his life around after 20 years in prison and became a millionaire. So why can't you do it if you got your freedom, or, you know what I'm saying, however that may go with you, you know what I'm saying? Just something to think about, man. I just wanted to get on here. I wanted to make this video for y'all because I told y'all after I read the book I was going to make the video. So, yeah, man. If you like this video, give me a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I got more stuff on the way for y'all, man. More weekend of lights and everything on the way. I love y'all, man. I'm going to catch y'all next video.